Now, listen, you guys, who knew that in 2024, the transformer would be clenching onto anything to make herself relevant in the female rap talk? Now, we're going to be talking about these awards, you guys. I looked at them and I was like, what is this? Okay. We're also going to be talking about Doja Cat breaking records, as well as the top 20 Billboard 100 predictions that are in. Well, there are some songs that are nowhere to be found. And we're also going to be talking about Young Miami telling us that she is now aiming for a Grammy. We're also going to be talking about Doja Cat breaking records, as well as Kanye West responding to this Taylor Swift allegations. Now, these are some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Now, first of all, you guys, listen, we're going to talk about the transformer situation, okay? It really does seem like she's looking for anything to clench onto to remain relevant in the female rap conversation. Because if we're going to be honest, no one is really checking for her like that. Nobody's even making reference to her like that. People are even checking more for what Flo Milli is doing, what Doechii is doing, what everybody else is doing before they check for her. And so when I bumped into this double XL list of awards, I was just like, okay, let me check that out. What is this about? And I did notice that while she was nominated for that Put It in the Floor and Bongo, that entire Bongo song. And it's really sad to think that of all these collaborations, she really thought that they would reinsert her in the female rap conversation like that, but none of these collaborations actually did anything for her. So her song with Lottery Ticket, Put It on the Floor, was nominated for Song of the Year. And that's amongst All My Life featuring J. Cole, Barbie World, Red Ski, Drake and J. Cole's song Doja Cat Paint the Town Red, and even Ghana's F You Mean. And I'm just like, the delusion of inserting that entire song amongst all these great songs is absurd to me. Now, I understand when people say these awards are basically paid for, because when you look at the sales and how well all these other songs on this list, how well they have done, and then you think about her song with Lottery Ticket, you're just like, what are you kidding? Video of the Year, she was there with Bongo, of course, because of the choreography and the costumes and the sonnets. So I guess they deserve a Video of the Year for that. And I was just looking at this and I'm like, no way, these people are actually very serious. I feel like, in my own opinion, they're just doing anything at the moment, okay? And then there's the People's Champ. And I'm just like, People's Champion. Oh my goodness, there's the Transformer. And I'm like, whose champion are you? There's what has she done in the year for her to earn People's Champ? I literally couldn't believe this, you guys. But hey, let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'm seeing it from a lens of someone who's not that much of a fan of her strategies and stuff. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section. Do you think that these were legit, or do you think that, well, there might have been payola involved? And do you think that this is going to make her come back into the conversation in as far as rap is concerned? The next thing that we're going to be talking about, we are going to be talking about the predictions for Billboard 100, and we will be looking at the top 10 and exactly what is happening on the charts there. Obviously, you guys want to know where Texas Hold'em is being predicted to debut. And we have Carnival, by Kanye West, as well as Ty Dolla $ign. And we also have our biggest flopper of the century, His. I know you guys want to know where His is. And I'm looking at the list, you guys, and His is nowhere to be found. Not that I'm surprised. I absolutely am not surprised, even if it falls off to the 50s and stuff. I'm not surprised, you guys. And I kept on telling you that the reason why the song only got a little bit of attention is because Nicki Minaj responded to it. I'm telling you, even when it came out, people were talking about the Megan Slow line, but like nobody was checking for it like that. It was just like, oh, that was probably, targeted at Nicki Minaj, and people would just move on because there's nothing wow about the song as a whole. Do you understand what I'm saying? The lyricism is not all there. The hook, I was even struggling to get the hook. Was there even a hook or a chorus? Do you understand what I'm saying? And it was the same old flow. So if Nicki hadn't responded, the song wouldn't have even gotten to number one. And so I'm not surprised that it's out there free falling like this. All right. So that's that about his, you guys. Let's talk about the new releases. Texas Hold'em is expected to be, debuting at number three, and Kanye West's Carnival is expected to be debuting at number one, and Loving on Me is expected to still be at, number one. And this Loving on Me song, has stayed on the chart like no man's business. Okay, so now the issue is with the number two and number three. It seems like there is a war that is going at war actually on Twitter there, that's actually going on between the fan bases, because there's one Taylor Swift fan account that was out there encouraging people to go and stream Beyonce, not because they want to stream Beyonce, but they want to block, Ye from getting, to number one, which Ye was not having. And of course, he decided to address it. Okay, he took a screenshot of this entire situation and said, "When I said that I'm the new Jesus B, I wasn't even thinking about Taylor Swift." Okay, that was the whole line before, but I appreciate the free promo. I'm sorry. Lil Wayne actually mentions Travis Kelce on Vouchers too. This album is actually super positive and fun. It's all about triumphant. And last year was incredibly challenging for me, my wife, my children, friends, and family. I've been banned from hotels, kicked out of companies, and even not allowed to eat in some restaurants. Everybody saw Vouchers One get taken off platforms to limit our first week numbers. This reminds me of the mistreatment of my people because of the color of our skin. And I'm like, Kanye, one moment you want to stand in solidarity with us, the next moment you're acting as coconut as one can be. Okay. And you went ahead and said, remember, I was on Taylor Swift's side when Scooter bought her masters behind her back. She and Beyonce are biggest inspirations to all musicians. We always say how both sell out tours and movies. Also, I'm sure I've been far more helpful to Taylor Swift's career than harmful. To all Taylor Swift fans, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your friend either, though. LOL. And to me, that was one iconic line. I'm not even going to mess with you. Like when I saw that, I'm not your friend, I'm not your enemy, but I'm not your friend either. I loved that. I was like, oh my goodness, this is something that I definitely would say. And he said, also, I didn't get kicked out of the Super Bowl. We left our seats to go to YG's box and see different friends. My wife had never been to a Super Bowl, so I wanted to walk around and have a nice time. We had such a fun day. Oh, and to Shaq, I grew up looking up to you. I would love to hang with you and Jamie sometime. Jamie Salter is like a father figure to me. The media may control the narrative, but the people have spoken. And of course, that was in response to what Shaq had done. No, Shaq randomly coming after, Kanye West's post and just, writing a bunch of nonsense and then deleting it. I'm going to insert it in there and let me know in this entire situation between Shaq and Kanye, who are you sticking besides, okay? And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about Carisha. Carisha is letting us know that, well, she's now aiming for a Grammy now. Now that she has BET, awards for Carisha Please. And those BET awards caused a lot of commotion actually in the in the rap streets, in the media streets actually, in the black spaces actually, because people felt like, well, she didn't deserve that award, and people felt like that was Payola from Brother Love. So now I have an issue with Brother Love because, listen, I mean, everybody who's doing all that, it's in the industry, they all want the scammers and stuff like that. And you're allowed to dream, Carisha. You're allowed to have that dream. But my issue with Brother Love now, the beef that I now newly have with him is he's perpetuating delusion. With this payola of yours that you're doing, stop perpetuating delusion. Now look at where Carisha is. She actually does believe that Carisha Please will get a Grammy. Literally. I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Carisha talking about next year. She will be getting a Grammy for Carisha Please. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, Russell Simmons, you guys. It seems like people in 2024, a lot is going to be happening. A lot is going to be unveiled, you guys. From Brother Love to Russell Simmons. So now there are allegations that are coming out against Russell, you guys. Somebody is accusing him of, uttering the other word, yes. They're saying that, well, he is being sued for allegedly uttering a former Def Jam employee in the 90s, and that is according to Variety. And I'm just like, if this is going to be happening to Russell Simmons, who do you think is going to be next? Because it seems like something is off, something is happening. And I don't understand how like at all times, all these people who have power, they end up doing stuff like this. Like, what's it with power? Does it make you do things that I don't even understand? Because it seems like each and every person, the allegations that are coming through, accusing them of the unthinkable. But let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that, okay? The next thing that I'm going to be talking about, Beyonce. So, you guys, it seems like Beyonce is actually out there doing her things in as far as the charts are concerned, because it is being reported that she currently holds the entire top 4 spots on US iTunes with 16 carriages and versions of Texas Hold'em. So, I'm looking at the chart right now, at the extract from the chart. And so Texas Hold'em is at number 1, and number 2 is 16 carriages, and number 3 and 4 are different versions of a Texas Hold'em. Now, congratulations to Beyonce and the Beehives for that. Now, I did see there was a lot of, back and forth on Twitter that was happening because of these multiple versions, because apparently, allegedly, according to the Babs, the Beehives have always, shamed the Babs for having multiple versions of the same song, on charts, releasing multiple versions, saying that, oh, well, it resembles, desperation to chart. So obviously, you know how the fan bases are like. Obviously, the Babs started saying, oh, look at who now has multiple songs to chart, look who's now chart obsessed, and things like that. And I'm like, you know what, when some things are being done, initially people may not understand, but now when you realize that everybody else is actually doing it, number 1, and 2, it's not like it's not allowed, number 2, number 3, there are no marks for bravery, okay? If you decide to go with one version of a song and you're not gonna get enough nobody's is giving you a standing ovation. Do you understand what I'm saying? You go with a single version of a song and then you fail to get to number 1, and somebody does 10 versions of the song and they manage to get to number 1. Unfortunately, there are no marks for bravery in as far as charts are concerned. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. Do you think that artists should stop having multiple versions of songs, out, or do you think that, well, this only comes when you don't understand how charts work and how the rules are like? Because now it seems like everybody's doing it. When Nicki was doing it, people were like, oh my god, how dare you do that? But now everybody's now doing it. Oh my goodness. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. If you want to contact me for anything business related, YouTube related, you are free to contact me at thetplugmedia@gmail.com. It's thetplugmedia@gmail.com. Thank you so much, you guys, for subscribing and watching. We are still on the road to 15,000 subscribers. So why don't you make that happen? And until my next one, you guys, see you.